Good evening, and bloody internet always takes ages to come on. Welcome to the day 14 of the Adventure Beer Advent Calendar. So today we're going over to Cromwell in Newark for a beer from Milestone Brewery. Milestone Brewery, fantastic cask beer brewery with a tap room that is absolutely stunning. If you stay in the caravan park next door, the tap room's just amazing. Food every night, different food options every night. It's, for me, a must visit. If you're in that area and you're stopping over at a bed and breakfast or nearby, certainly worth a visit. And if you're one of these that's got a camper van or something, definitely worth popping over. I'm not rich enough to have a camper van. Not really rich enough to have a car at the moment, but there you go. So anyway, here's Cupid. One of 6 beers that they normally bring out at Christmas. Sometimes I think they are actually renamed beers, but it is what it is. You know, Castle Rock are doing it with Elsie Morel at the moment. And yeah. So anyway, this is Cupid Golden Ale. There we go. Put it to the camera. I'll see if it says out on the back. Probably doesn't, but yeah, 4.3%. So it says here, refreshing, crisp, not to have a camper van, refreshing, crisp, light golden beer, dry hopped for a fresher taste. milestonebrewery.co.uk. So, one more day of work tomorrow, and then I break up until January the 3rd. So I am ready for that break. Good evening, Evil Ginger and Benjamin. She's getting there. She's going for walks now. She dossing on the settee at the moment. She's proper toilet trained as well. She's had one mistake since she's been here. But yeah, she's eating. She seems a lovely dog, to be fair. You know, I think we picked the right one because the other one was a bit boisterous. And I like a dog that's nice and chilled, you know. Although she's on the settee now. We've covered the settee in fleeces. So she was laying on the turquoise one. She's now moved over onto the grey one where I normally sit. So yeah, she's going to be kept getting lifted off and put back where she bloody belongs. And but she's a good one. 4 days off, then I'm back in off Christmas Day though. Yeah. That was one accident down there. That was getting out of the car. No, she's still a bit nervy. God knows what went off. Especially around blokes, more nervous. Good evening, John. Yeah, I'm ready for a break from work. Yeah, I need to watch my tongue tomorrow before in case I say something I shouldn't. And if someone gets me in the wrong mood, well, they're going to get it. But there you go. But yeah, so it's not really lucky to have 2.5 weeks off because I get the same amount of holidays as anybody else. You know, 20 odd days holiday a year. Used to get a ton of holidays on the council, but yeah, since I left the council, it's all 20 days. And what with my loo time as well, but just the fact that you can take it at Christmas. Some people don't have much time off and then go on big holidays, don't they? 2 or 3 weeks holidays. So lucky bastards. But there you go. Going back to Old Peculiar in bottles from cans. Tastes loads better in the bottle. Not kidding. I think. Good evening, Mark. I think modern tradition will always taste better in bottles than cans. I remember Spitfire in cans and Spitfire in bottles. And in bottle, it tasted a lot better. The weird thing is, craft beer tastes better in cans. Do you not find that? I've had Jaipur in a bottle. I've had Jaipur in a can. The can tastes better than the bottle. It's balmy how the world of beer works, isn't it? Anyway, let's get pouring and let's get supping. Yeah, 3 o'clock tomorrow can't come any faster. Although I was putting a bloody Christmas tree back up tonight. So the work over at Newark bought this Christmas tree and it came and it was like 20 foot high. And the stand that we put it in couldn't cope with it. The wind last week snapped the bloody stand at the bottom. So anyway, managed to cut 5 foot off, plonked it back in. I think it's about 10 foot now. Actually, we chopped it down more, and still it was like that this morning. I plonked it back up, then it's on the floor, and it's like fucking thing. And pardon my French. So I was an hour late doing that tonight. All good fun. All good fun. It's not what you want at the end of the day. On your knees trying, and then I ain't got the tools at home. I've got all the tools. It's one of these where you screw it in at the base. It's concreted out. It's an outside one. It's concreted in as well, the frame. But it's not made for them sort of trees. So, lovely golden pour. If you ever get the chance to go to Milestone Brewery, their tap room's outstanding. Yeah. If you get a caravan, if you're one of these that stops in caravans all around the country, there's a big caravan park next door. But it's worth having 3 days there just to go to the tap room and go through all their cask beers. Very heavy cask. You'll probably see these beers a lot of the time in the likes of Wetherspoons. Wetherspoons do have a lot of Milestone Brewery beers, but seems to be doing bloody well. I mean, they have bottled beers, mini kegs, and obviously certainly see cask everywhere. Slays to Rest by Black Iris. Oh, bless you. Do like Black Iris, to be fair. Do like it. Used to prefer Old Speckwood in cans, probably because of the clear bottle. Yeah, obviously Green King, isn't it, with their strange clear bottle thing. I mean, it's all right if you're having the beer straight away, but not if it sits in supermarket shelves for weeks on end. So, malty aroma. Hint of citrus on the aroma. Just a nice looking beer. They do about 6 Christmassy beers. I did get all 6 once and reviewed the lot. Can't see me getting 6 this year because there's a lot of different breweries bringing out local Christmassy beers. Gotta be honest, nice to have a beer. So we've got a cask of Adnam's Ghost Ship over at the Newark site. Thought that was dog coming in then. Yeah. So that's going on for a wedding on Saturday. Lucky people. Adnam's Ghost Ship on cask. I mean, I've seen it on keg all over, but I've had Fuller's London Pride on keg, and it was crap. I looked at it, thought, God, that don't even look the right colour. And I drank it, and it was awful. Bloody awful. You think on keg, I don't think modern traditional beers, old-fashioned beers, do well on keg. I think they're always better off staying in cask form. Me personally, at least. So I found out to the Navigation Brewery in Nottingham. Looks like they've closed. I didn't look at the website earlier. I'll have a look now. But really sad to see a local brewery close. Let me just have a look. Yeah. I mean, we lost Totally Brewed earlier this year, although there is a Totally Brewed beer coming out. Go away. Let's tap in Navigation Brew just to see if it, yeah, here we go. See if it says not saying out on the, no, not saying anything on the Facebook page. So, strange one. So, yeah, do like Milestone Brewery. Had 2 of their beers at the Raggies Beer Festival. A New World Pale and what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. Lasted ages as well in mini keg. You know, sometimes with mini kegs, literally 2 or 3 days in, and then they're not right. You know, these few weeks later, and it was still bang on. I opened it, poured the beer out, closed the vent off, and yeah, really performed well. So can't fault it for that. You know, I mean, they're all doing you see Milestone Brewery beers everywhere. Fantastic range of beers as well. So they're obviously doing really well. Did go up to the brewery when I was collecting all my mini kegs and spoke to I think the bloke who does the Facebook social media. Lovely chat. In fact, they're all lovely people. Gave me a show around the tap room, and I was well impressed with the tap room. Yeah, although I'd rather prefer the indoor area this time of year than the outdoor area. But yeah, what a setup they've got over in Newark, just on the outskirts of Newark. Not overly far away from my workplace, to be fair. I think literally about 5 miles away. So the Slater S by Black Iris, what's that beer then? I have seen it, but I can't remember what the beer was. So many beers these days, you know. I've done my last purchase of the year, and that's only because I managed to do some gardening. I bought the free from Bang the Elephant, the Christmas pack, Hobby One, the Totally Brewed Barrel Aged. I had to have that just to pay homage to a great brewery that isn't there anymore. And then there's another one as well, a rum barrel aged. I've got that as well. But if I'd have had the pennies tonight, I'd have gone over to there's an Imperial Stout tasting night over in Beeston, but can't do it, so not to worry. I've got beer at home anyway, plenty. So plenty to review in the shed. So it's going to be a very busy Christmas. Going down the shed for quick reviews, back out and doing something else. Yeah, these things happen, don't they? Sneaky beer reviews. I take a dog with me. Yeah, show her the shed, show her the garden. I'm just at walk on my bloody grass. She's not got the habit yet of not going on the grass. That's something that after Christmas it'll be. Oi, stay on the bloody path. I'm leaving her be at the moment, letting her settle in, letting her get over whatever she's issues she's had with being out there in the world. So super easy drinking. Citrus, little touch of citrus on this. Golden ale, you know. Like I say, 6 different beers they bring out. I can't remember all the names. I think it's the reindeer names, Cupid being one of the reindeer. Not that I really care about bloody reindeers, but there you go. You have the Bang the Elephant pack. Wow. So yeah, Hobby One. They were supposed to have loads of that last year. Was it last year or the year before? And Michael, he pressed the wrong lever and lost it. Fucking lost an Imperial Stout. A lot of Imperial Stout. Yeah. I think they saved some of it, but yeah, I've seen the videos on the internet, and bless his little cotton sockies. Yeah, shit happens, I suppose, doesn't it? You know, I mean, if at home you do a home brew and something happens, it's not so bad. But in an environment such as a brewery, to press the wrong lever and knacker up an Imperial Stouts are not cheap to make. I mean, the most expensive beer to homebrew, you know, for me, I can make an Imperial Stout for just over £1 a pint. So that's, you know, and obviously normal beers, anything from 25 pence upwards for a pint. But obviously in a brewery place, it's different, isn't it? You know, yeah, you should enjoy the Bang the Elephant beers. The Totally Brewed one, apricot brandy, barrel aged. Ooh. Now, I think, if memory serves me correctly, Totally Brewed went over to Bang the Elephant for the brew. I'll have to ask about that. And yeah, because I remember there were 2 beers. I think there was a 2-way collab. All these collabs usually go both ways. And then obviously the one barrel aged. Looking forward to that now. So yeah, I should be having them sometime. It may not be Christmas Day. I'll be having them. I'll have them when I feel like it. Yeah, treat myself. But unless I save some big beers for Christmas, you never know how you feel, do you? You think one minute you think, oh, sorry, I'll have it. I mean, I'm staring at the other Neon Raptor beer now, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to leave it too long before I have that, because it'll be getting into people's hands all around the country now. So everyone will be drinking it. So it's a good time to review it. From a review perspective, reviewing it when everybody else is drinking it is a good thing, because people are more inclined to watch the video. Not always, but so. I do love a golden ale. It's a nice starter beer for any future beers in that evening. And at 4.3%, it's not overly taxing as well, Although I don't feel like doing out tonight anyway. I've been out in the cold all day at work, sat on the mower, freezing my absolute bits off on the mower with 5 layers on, with a hat on, with a coat hooked round me. Both my coats are big, warm coats and still freezing. Not the time of year to be sat on blooming mowers. No, I've not seen anything from Slurpee for a while. He's got his own channel, hasn't he? So probably too busy doing his own stuff these days. It's funny how COVID was a lot of channels were born out of COVID. Beer channels and people doing beer reviews. Obviously, some do it and then they have enough of it, don't they? It's having time, I think, for a lot of people. Hobbies are hobbies, aren't they? I get more from doing beer reviews than just chatting about beer. Sometimes it's nice just to, as long as I don't drop myself in it with work and things like that. But yeah, it's nice to talk about. When you're on your own all day working, it's nice to do the live beer reviews and do some chatting. I think today I've just been swearing about bloody Christmas trees. And fucking bases are snapped. Good evening, Paul. Finally home for a beer. Fair play, fair play. Isn't it nice to be, it's not very warm in here. The heating's not been on all day, so this dining room is absolutely chilly. But yeah, got to jump on it. I'm still freezing. It's funny, isn't it? With your heating, I can't be the only one. With your heating, you'd normally crank it on in the morning, 2 or 3 hours. In the evening, from 3 o'clock onwards till about 9 o'clock. Obviously, you want it to be a bit cooler when you're good to sleep. But these days, it's like, what's the temperature upstairs? And we've even got a colour gas bottle in the dining room, in the front room, little gas fire. Because what happens is you put the heating on, and the heating does warm the front room up. But what happens is at some stage, upstairs it gets warm enough, and it flicks off. And there's no easy way to control. What you want is one of these super modern systems. Good evening, Austin Ronaldo. Good evening from York. Lovely place. I will get back there. We made the bad decision in York. I didn't know this, obviously. We didn't know until we got up there, to go up on a marathon day. So I'm on Cupid, a golden ale from Milestone Brewery. Good evening, Jimmy, as well, by the way. 4.3%. Lovely golden ale. Citrus, notes of citrus. Just easy drinking. A nice, easy drinking ale. Say mild weather up here soon. Ooh, let's have some. We need it. I'm sick of the cold. I am. It's either been bloody wet or then it was bloody cold. And usually at this time of year, you get pockets of like a couple of weeks where the weather's not that bad, really. 10 or 11 degrees, dry. And it's been a while since we've had a dry spell. I can't even remember a prolonged dry spell. Not even this year. Well, was it August? The last one. 15 degrees on Sunday. Oof. I'll take that. Yeah. Beer review in the shed. Yeah. I prefer to be in the shed anyway. I can talk and not worry about people listening in the background. And not watching what I say. But yeah, York, we went up on the marathon day and you could not get to the bloody hotel. So we wanted to get to the hotel and then go over to Brew York. Couldn't get anywhere near. We had to park at some out of town bloody park and ride. And twice we tried, we couldn't get anywhere near. So it never got to Brew York in the end, which I was really sad for because we really wanted to go. We are looking at doing the same, trying to do the same this year, but hotel prices sometimes are ridiculous. We looked earlier this year to go to York, and summer months, 300 quid for a flipping night. And it's like, Jesus Christ, and you want a hotel room, don't want a mortgage. Strange how the prices are just excessive. Bakewell was the same. Wanted to go to Thornbridge Tap Room, but the hotels and bed and breakfasts are just extortionate. Better off taking a tent and going kipping in some lay-by. Tipping in, just sitting in your bloody thing. Die-Kirsch Christmas beer on the perfect draft. Ooh, tastes like Christmas cake. Oh, that does sound nice. Is it dark beer? Like a stoutish? Don't know the beer myself. So many beers in the world. Who's going to know every beer? I mean, you'd have to be some god of beer to know every beer. I mean, we can all Google, but, you know, I mean, I could Google now if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to bother. But sounds nice. I do like some at Christmassy this time of the year. I need to go out and get some coffee liqueur. Coffee liqueur and Baileys. Do a baby Guinness. Oof. Yeah. The only problem is, I'd want a pint of it. I want to be drinking a little farty glass. It'd be like half a bottle of the coffee liqueur, half a bottle of Baileys, drink a pint. Jobs are good. And a bit like a dark lager. It's amazing, isn't it? It's a weird thing, these dark lagers. And dark lagers and black IPAs, they both taste like stouts, and yet they're called dark lager and black IPA. It's bonkers, the world of beer, and some of the stuff that you some of the names for beers. Anyway, I mean, this year I did actually get to make with Magpie Brewery a dark lager. And to be fair, they actually made 3 different beers with it.
No, you're in my cake room.
Can't have a review in peace these days. Wife's coming in with cakes. Yeah. Looking bomb. It's the styles of beer are just balmy. Although, to be fair, I've got a dark lager in the shed. It tastes like a stout. Yeah. Don't taste anything like a bloody lager. Same with a black IPA. What's a black IPA like? How the hell can you get a black IPA? I mean, in the real world, because an IPA is a pale ale. You can't get a fucking black pale ale, can you? Surely. But that's the world of beer. It's a funny old world at times. It is. Super easy drinking, that is. I've got a Panda Pop bottle of Imperial Stout to review after this. So got it from Neon Raptor the other day. What's it called? Colours of Abundance. I got a clue who made it. I know, obviously Neon Raptor, but I don't know if it's a collab with some other firms. I'm sure it is. Some other breweries. So one to review later. See you later. I'm always curious looking at the time because I get bollockings off the wife. Oh, you've been on there 40 minutes. Dear, used to be a time when it was nearly 2 hours in the shed. They were the days. Bloody hell. Very creamy beer as well, lacing as thick on an empty glass. Rightio. What's that called? Die-Kirsch Christmas beer. Let's have a nosy then. What's it called? Die-Kirsch Christmas beer. Right, let me Google it. Let's have a nosy. Die Kirsch Christmas beer. Or Die Kirsch even. No, it's bought for bugger all up. You have to spell it. Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't bring up Die Hard. Die Kirsch. Sounds like it's a bit cherryish, doesn't it? Here we go. Oh yeah, perfect draft. Die Kirsch as a winter lager, stronger, darker spice beer with a rich body and a warming. Here we go. Out of stock. Reject all. And cookies. So that's Die Kirsch. If anybody's wondering what the hell Die Kirsch is, there we go. That's if you can see it in the light in this room. £36.50 for 6 litres. So 6 litres, £36.50. So basically 12 bottles then. Roughly £3 a bottle. So I poured it all in. Righto. So, like I say, with this brewery, a good cask beer brewery delivering modern traditional beers. They do some like slightly crafty beers, but they're certainly not in the craft beer, sector, as it were. I have seen Milestone Brewery beers, even as far as Great Yarmouth when I went there to Tombstone Brewery tap room in Great Yarmouth, who are actually friends with Milestone Brewery. They have their beers there all the time. So it's funny, isn't it? You know, you go across the country to try, followed by a red card. Yeah. I used to get some red cards. Jesus, don't get any red cards at the moment. I've been really, really good. Yeah, I'm having that bloody impy next though. I don't care. We're not going out tonight, as far as I know. So, and I found me 6 litres of Imperial Stout. I thought I'd drank, to be fair. But I thought I ain't drank them. There's no way I've drank 6 litres of Imperial. I'd know if I drank it. Well, maybe. But I found it last night, so all's good. Yeah, I had a nice glass last night. Yeah. Surprising how our pint can go down really well. Slept like an absolute baby. Ooh. And I had a dog next to me, flipping dog, crafty little sod. First 2 nights she slept in my son's bedroom, and fucking hell! I had red cards, I had black cards. They were the serious ones. Yeah, they were the really serious ones. And like a twat, I dropped myself in the shit royally, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that I'm doing the beer reviews up here in the beer room and at the moment I've got no spirits, I've got no wine, not even got any homebrew wine. She is a beauty, Paul. Thanks. I think that she chose us. I mean, I chose the tan dog, and then we went down, and my son chose Pepper, or Panda, as she was called. We went down, and straight away, my son's there, leant down, and she went straight to him, whereas the other one wasn't really overly fussed. And straight away, I looked and I thought, okay, and that's the dog. And yeah, she seems to be coming on nicely. She's gone for dog walks today and yesterday. And we've got a friend who's got a big Doberman. I was really worried that the Doberman might not take, you know. But her and Callie walking around lovely, and she just seemed to. I mean, she protected her. My daughter's dog came the other day, and she did protect her space. You know, like barked and growled at her. But it was my wife's fault for handing her a toy to Willow. So the other dog. These things happen, don't they? You know, and your dog's toy to some other dog. It's going to set them off. So, Golden Ale, 4.3%. I think it was 4.3 anyway. Yeah, I couldn't even see it. yeah, refreshing, crisp, light golden beer, dry hopped for a fresher taste. Certainly is fresh. Yeah, 4.3%. Golden ale, easy drinking, a little bit of citrus all day long. Decent beer. Would I drink it again? Yeah, I'd like to have it on cask. Possibly at Wetherspoons, because or in some certain brewery, some certain pubs in Nottingham. It's just easy drinking, Paul. An easy drinking golden beer. Not too heavy on any flavours. Malty, a little bit of citrus. Just a neckable beer. Out of 5, good 4.1 out of 5 for me. And yeah, like I say, Milestone Brewery makes some good beers. If you're a trad beer fan, and they're cheap as well, and they do a wide range of mixed, of beers in bottles and mini keg. And if you live near, bloody hell, the tap room's stunning. And that's it for this live review. I'm going to come back later, around about 8 o'clock, and do the craft beer from the Smiling Grape. And I've got Hooch coming up soon. I know it's coming up. I've seen it in the box. So this could be Hooch night, which will be interesting. Bloody Hooch. That'll be funny. But as always, thank you everyone for joining in and commenting, and may see you later. Cheers all. It takes about 10 minutes to turn this off, though, to be fair.